Hello guys, this reading is for Taurus Sun, though it may also resonate with Taurus Moon and Taurus Rising. Please make sure to check out your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising sign video, as you may be operating more fully from one aspect of your personality over another at any given time. Also keep in mind, though I say this is about you, it may also be about someone around you just as well, which may be a situation you know about or don't, and that largely decides whether this will be resonating with you, because you may or may not know. But then also it may not be your reading. So if it's not, just next time, maybe it will be. We actually do 3 readings here. Or that's the way I've been doing lately because I'm trying to make them longer. Maybe one of them will be yours. Okay? Stay tuned and find out. Now, I will say the first thing that I got for Taurus was extreme consideration. Extreme consideration means either one, you need to really strongly consider something, or you are like being very detailed and really extremely looking over the details of something. Something of great value. Like some of you, it could be a contract. For something valuable, I don't know. Some of you may be looking for loopholes. I'm also got something about taking the plunge. Maybe feeling like you're having to battle with someone. Taurus. Getting that vindictive word again. Remember, this can be you or somebody else around you too, that these words are coming from. You know what I mean? Somebody thinks they can solve it. I can solve it. And also somebody else may think it's ridiculous. That person or someone else, whatever this situation is, somebody thinks it's ridiculous. I almost see somebody like looking at a contract like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I can find a loophole. I can fix it. Something like that. Somebody feeling really disgusted in some way. That may resonate with some of you. For others, it may not, and that's okay. It's all right, you know. It may not be about you. It may be about another Taurus. Who knows? All right. Remember that this is the energy of, not the exact details also. So, you know, that type of energy. Not necessarily I'm looking over a contract. It could be something totally different, but I heard, so he or she will cower. Somebody's trying to find a loophole to make somebody this is weird. I feel like somebody wants to put someone in a position where they have to explain themselves. And for some of you, it could even be about a marriage or some sort of promise that was made. All right. Let's move on to the cards. See if any of that comes out in this reading or not. The cards may have something to do with it. It may not. It may be a totally different story. Taurus, what's the main energy for Taurus? You know, for some of you, I got that it was about like your children. Like some of you, it's like joint custody kind of thing. Because I got like a flashback to a certain person that I know talking about like the travel arrangements between the parents when there was um, custody battles going on. It could be something similar to that, like, you know, this person should have to do this and this person should have to do that, and they shouldn't be allowed to do this and they can do, you know what I mean, that whole like obsession over who pays for or does what kind of thing. Taurus, what's the main energy for Taurus? What is the main energy for Taurus right now, please? Is it that one? Yeah. The 11th house. Friends, networks, associations, long-term goals, wishes coming true. Yeah, somebody's trying to manipulate a dream come true or a wish come true. And there is a child in this picture, so that story that I told earlier may be relevant for some of you, not everybody. And it definitely, you remember how I was talking about custody? Like these people lived at a distance, right? And you see the child like looking off into the distance, like maybe this has to do with a parent that the child is not around. You know what I mean? For some, again, that's not going to be the story for everybody, but for some of you it is. Taurus. Eighth house. This could be wish fulfillment. You're getting some sort of shared resources from someone, or they're getting them from you. Dude, that goes in line with the story that I said. Because if you get a divorce and you separate and you have children, you get child support, for instance, right? That's a shared resource. Again, that's not the story for everybody. It's the energy of. There's something similar to that. Whether it has anything to do with children or not, somehow you got wish fulfillment through shared resources. This could also be like other people's money. If it's not shared money. Taurus. And that's got wedding rings and a child in it. Look, there's a child, there's the wedding rings. I'm just saying that is the story for some of you. Look, there's even like two people on the sides. It's actually angels, but there's two angels on the side and there's a child in the middle. There's even a butterfly, which is like a transition. What is this little girl holding? Could be something about a child and a keepsake also. Like, for instance, like say that you're far apart from your child, they may have something that you gave to them that they like treasure very much, or the other parent. They may or may not share this with people, but they do. Taurus. Definitely that one. 10th house. Yeah. You got shared resources from the father. So this is probably for a female, okay? This definitely can be the story, exactly as, I mean, not exactly as I described, but that somewhat that scenario, because the 11th house is like wish fulfillment. It can be friends, networks, associations also, but it's wish fulfillment. And then the 8th house is shared resources, which would be like a will, inheritance, settlement, child support, whatever. And then the 10th house is career, public reputation, lifetime achievements, public recognition, and the father or the authority figure. For others of you, this could be that you are the father figure and you're happy because you were able to keep from paying the child support, for instance. I don't know if that's what it is, or you got child support that you weren't supposed to get, or there could be something going on like that. There's some, yeah. For most of you, though, it's like you're really happy because you're getting money from a father figure. Maybe this father figure had an affair and that's why you're, or you did. So for some of you, this could be somebody that, like, the child is not even your child or is not even their child. The person who's paying this out, for some of you, that could be the case. Because I was just getting that with the Aries reading. I'm looking at this and it's like this technically could go in that direction too for some. And either way, somebody here is worried about how they'll be perceived though. For others of you, you got wish fulfillment by ending your career so that you could have an affair or that they could, whoever this person is. All right. Is there anything else I need to see? Somebody was alienated. Somebody was pushed out. Okay? All right, let's just move on. So that may be the story for one or more of the Tauruses that watch this reading. Let's go on to the tarot and see what we get. This will be either, it may be the same reading, just like clarifying it, or it may be just like a whole different reading about a different Taurus. I don't know. Taurus, please. The Devil, first card out. I mean, here in this deck, it's the shadow side, but in a traditional deck, this is the Devil. Capricorn. Endings. I mean, sorry. Why did I say? Okay, there's an ending. There is an ending, though, because the 8th house, there is an ending somewhere. But no, that's not what this card means. This is addictions, codependencies, toxic behaviors, feeling bound to a situation. It can mean any of those. Feeling like a slave to something. Taurus. I missed it. Taurus, please. I don't know if I should take those, but I'm gonna. There could have been an addiction, codependency, toxic behavior, something like that. And you were optimistic about this situation and wanted to win at all costs to leave. And that's basically what it said. It was like wish fulfillment by ending a situation with a father or or a father figure or wish fulfillment by ending a career. Um, Maybe ending someone's good name, even. Again, remember, this can be you or the other person. Guys, I'm not going to keep saying that. I'm going to say you, but it can be anybody. But this is somebody who, like, because of an addiction, codependency, or toxic behavior, or feeling bound to a situation, you were optimistic to win at all costs and to leave. Now there's like immature communication going on. Maybe about resources or money. Feeling really upset. Why are you so upset? If you wanted to leave. Maybe you've been saying that you didn't want to, but you really did because you wanted money. I don't know. I'm confused. There's devastation and backstabbing. Let's just say that, okay? I almost feel like somebody, like, saying that they were trying to be strong about a situation, but they really all along wanted to leave. That's just how it feels. I don't, yeah, see, something about being devastated and backstabbing a new beginning. Not something like that. Jesus, this is difficult. You backstabbed a new beginning legally. Yeah, this is a divorce for some of you. And legally at work, it could be like some kind of legal case was going on at work and you backstabbed somebody's new beginning and it had legal implications. I don't know, y'all. Some of you just wanted to be codependent on somebody. And then to leave them or something like that. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, legally walking away. Taurus. Something about wanting to walk away, or you are walking away. Taurus. Dang it. I don't know which card that was, y'all. I'm sorry. Taurus. I'm going to go ahead and take that. Yeah. Either you walked away from reuniting or you came back. Hold on. Waiting on your ships to come in from a commitment. Yeah. Waiting on your ships to come in from a commitment. You're waiting on the money to come in from the divorce. Or from a marriage. It could be either way. But it looks like divorce for most. We have Aquarius, we have Scorpio, we have Capricorn, We have Leo, Libra, and Virgo in this particular reading. I get this coaxing of somebody back just to backstab them kind of thing. Y'all, it's what it feels like. In this particular reading, that's what it feels like. But because you wanted money, like some of you could have reunited with this person or something like that. I don't really understand that. I'm going to get out of that. Oh, let me look at the middle of this. See, being resourceful about the children. Are you using your children? Or somebody in your situation is using the children or putting the children in the in between? That's not good. Like, I don't even know fully what this reading is about, but like the energy that I get is like parents that are putting children in the middle of something that's very toxic for some of you. All right. I don't know what that means, y'all, and I don't have the energy to try to figure it out. Hopefully, it means something to you. Let's move on. The only thing that makes sense to me is what I told you about getting wish fulfillment through shared resources from the father or from a job, or getting wish fulfillment by ending um, a job, for instance. Okay, we're moving on to the Fallen Angel deck. I'm going to see if I get a different story out of that or if it's a continuation. I don't see how it could be a continuation of that second one I just did, because I'm like, what the hell does that even mean? But I do get an energy with, like, I'm not really understanding the cards as much as I'm feeling the energy on this particular one. Let's go. Taurus. Secretly, you knew something. This one came out first. This is Pisces. Secretly, you knew something. Maybe the identity of a child. Okay. There we go again. I've gotten a couple of readings here where somebody's lying about who the father is, for instance, and they're trying to pin child support on somebody who's not the father. I'm not saying this is the case for you, but for some, that is the case. And it's like, oh, I just got kind of shown, for some of you, it's like pinned it on this other person who was not the father and then got back with the actual father for some of you. That's weird. I don't know. Just forget that. The point is, there's something that you knew, something you secretly knew. and were fearful about. Maybe the child's identity was communicated to you, like maybe you did a DNA test. I'm just telling you, for some of you, that's the thing. For others, it's something totally different. But I am getting this storyline for some of you. And now, like, maybe some of you are like finding great joy in ruining someone's reputation. There's something here about somebody trying to keep the peace, though. By hiding what you know. Or what they know. Taurus. This person or this child's identity could have been legally hidden. I cannot make this shit up. Again, it may not be that exact story, but it's that kind of energy. There's something that you knew that happened and you didn't correct it. And it could have something to do with the child's identity for some of you. And it led to some sort of legal misfortune, either for you or the other person. Sounds just like what I said. You mothers that do this, I just want you to understand, like, you're literally ruining a person's entire life over something that you're irritated about, or that just gets under your skin, or to hide your own bullshit. This is ruining somebody's life. If that's your story. And I know the people that do this kind of stuff, they usually are not going to listen to this advice. But I'm telling you, for your own sake, for your own soul, like, you have to tell the truth about this situation and stop ruining people's lives with it. Your grudge match needs to go. Whatever this is. There's some sort of ending coming up here. I do get that feeling. It's like somebody else paid the price so you didn't have to. Or someone else didn't have to. Like, I feel like somebody innocent here is getting sabotaged in some way so that somebody else can get off scot-free. You're hiding behind something and playing victim. You or this person, somebody is hiding behind something and they're playing victim. Whether this has to do with children or not, okay? Whether it has to do with divorce or not, I'm just saying. The energy here is somebody taking the bullet for somebody else, and somebody knows it, but somebody's not telling the truth. And I think it has to do with the father of the child. For most of you, that's not everybody. Like maybe, one of them didn't want to pay up, for instance, or something. I mean, I'm just being, like trying to go through things in my head of how this worked, but like, you know, you didn't want to be, for instance, a single mother or something like that. And so, you got wish fulfillment out of it because you pinpointed somebody who wasn't the father and made them pay because the other father, the actual father, wouldn't, or vice versa. I mean, it could be something like that. Again, it doesn't have to be about children. Please remember this. I'm saying it's the energy of. I'm also getting the word bait and switch, though. Not sure where that fits in here yet. Did you, like, you or somebody else, like, have an affair with somebody just so you could pin this on them? Or vice versa, the other person? Taurus. I don't know which one it was. I think this is the one that came out. There could be a situation for some of you too where it's like pretending to be empathetic or pretending to care, or to feel deeply for someone. I'll take both of those. You tried to tell someone, or this person tried to tell someone that they felt deeply for this person and they were trying to be strong and they didn't know what to do. That was a lie. You keep repeating a cycle regarding a partnership change. And something about, like I said, the father of the child, or maybe a work romance, even for some of you. something like that. It's something like that. All right. Let's see what the advice is for Taurus. Remember I said loophole? I'm just saying, like looking over contracts, agreements, negotiations, some kind of something and being upset. And there's got to be a loophole. There's got to be a loophole. I said that before I ever looked at the cards. I'm just saying. Taurus. What is the advice for Taurus? Something about the partnership. Hold on. Advice for Taurus. Was it that one maybe? It's talking about a partnership, or a partnership being controlled in some way, or a partner being controlled in some way. Something about the mother's health or a family member's health. Maybe it's something about working together with the family to control this situation. Y'all, you have to remember when I'm telling you this advice, I don't fully understand what's happening. I told you what I feel, but there's something about working with the family or working with the mother regarding something that was controlled, or I'm trying to understand this. Some of you could have been in a partnership with a boss. I feel like it's talking about somebody being in a relationship with somebody in order to control a situation. And it's like pointing that out. But there's something about health too. Where this could be work. Clarify this advice. I need one more card. Dang it went back in. One more card for advice for... You were in a partnership to control a situation, and you need to be honest about this relationship. Something about the mother's health and a relationship, or the family and health and a relationship. But either way, that's what it says. It's the partnership to control somebody. Now it's saying be honest. If this is not you, this could be your partner that needs to tell the truth about that. Maybe you were trying to force someone into being honest, or they were trying to force you into being honest. Can also be something that could be read from that. But either way, it's saying in the end, it's like a partnership was made to control somebody. Be honest about it. Be honest about the deception. Honest. Yep. which is what I thought it would be. Well, let's see if I can get one out of here. Maybe it can give me a clarifier out of a total different deck. Advice for Taurus. I think that was slow and steady. Yeah. Communicate. Even if you have to do it, you know, in a, I want to call it a more tactful way. Advice for Taurus. Or things are going to go bad for the family, or for your mother, or a mother. Communicating about family or about the mother, or communicating to family or communicating to the mother. Either way, it's like you got to come in, you've got to talk about it, or things are going to get worse, is what it's saying. Can you clarify what this omen is? What, was it that one? Something about it is going to change. Clarify what this omen is. All right, guys. If you don't tell the truth, somebody else is going to. That's what it says. And I'll tell you, just like I told Gemini in their reading a while back, you don't want to get caught with your pants down. That's the feeling I get in this reading. Or your person needs to hear that. One of the two. Could have legal implications too. You don't want to go to jail over some bullshit. Sometimes paying the piper is better than going to jail, so to speak, for some of you. Some of you just pretended to be angry about something or upset about something. Sorry, y'all. There could be something about that too. And if it's not that, it's saying that once the truth does come out, it's going to make you fucking mad. But anyway, I'm letting that go. Y'all, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Actually, I forgot to do your person of interest. Let's do that before we take off. Taurus's person of interest, please. I heard, I can't believe you. Taurus's person of interest. Something about Starbucks? What the hell? Taurus's person of interest, please. Give us the energy of Taurus's person of interest. I just heard noises coming from my closet. That might mean something. Taurus's person of interest. Ooh. an affair, no doubt. No doubt in my mind for whoever this is. No doubt at all for whoever this reading is for. But anyway. One more card for their person of interest. Dude, illusion. If you thought this person was faithful to you, like if it's a love interest, they did not. They did. I mean, they may have loved you at one time, but they didn't love you enough to keep their stuff in their pants. Some of you, it may have been somebody that had sex with you and seduced you as part of an illusion, or vice versa. They know that you did this. All right, what's at the bottom of the deck? Pissed off. You know what? They may have uncovered something, like uncovered records or something like that, or somebody may have talked, but like it feels like they got information that maybe they didn't have before. Some of you, they're mad that they even fell in love with you or that they were ever involved with you. Take what resonates, throw away what doesn't. Yeah. That's the energy that I have for you guys. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye, guys.